Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GSN podcast. It's Big Boss here, and I'm joined with my friends as always.
Factor.
That blue guy.
Merc's back, bitch.
Oh my God, Merc!
Merc!
You're alive!
You survived the flu.
Actually, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? You're a zombie?
Yeah, I'm fucking dead.
Fuck. Well, hey, at least you don't have to pay taxes now, right?
Yeah,
No, they're still making me pay taxes.
Damn it!
Damn.
Those money-grubbing
Uncle
pieces
Sam
of
will get
shit.
his money regardless of what happens.
Is it true that gravity no longer pulls you down when you're dead?
No.
No? Neat.
Huh?
So, question, guys. I'm gonna just run right off the bat. Which country in the entire world do you think can survive the zombie apocalypse?
Switzerland or Azerbaijan?
A what? What was the second one? Zabostan?
Azerbaijan.
Where the fuck is that?
It's a fake country from
Oh.
the Gundam series.
Oh, okay.
I say Wakanda.
Wakanda?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Wakanda totally.
So,
Czechoslovakia.
no. So I'll give you some hints here, alright?
I can't survive rust.
According to the standard model, requires 47 soldiers per 1,000 citizens for a country to survive if the dead
So
will rise.
it's the country with the least amount of fucking population.
Compared to the largest possible army.
Mm-hmm.
So
So we know it's not China or
North
Japan
Korea.
because they fuck like
That'd be
jackrabbits.
China or North Korea. I want to live at North Korea.
It's not any of the fucking Asian countries because that's all they do is fuck. So it's not Germany. It's not.
I already got your answer.
It's not Switzerland, is it?
No. You've already said the answer.
Huh?
He's already said the answer.
Did I say it earlier off the
Switzerland.
mic?
Mm-mm. You said it just a second ago.
I said a fictional country from Gundam.
After that.
What the hell did you
I
say?
said Azerbaijan.
No, after that.
Or Switzerland.
After that.
I don't remember.
Oh, great. So he said it. The guy who said it himself doesn't even fucking remember what he said.
Monaco.
Nope. It is North Korea.
You said it was in Europe.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
The
you
ice
did.
driving
Off the mic,
story.
you said it was
The
in
ice
Europe.
driving story I said was in Northern Europe, not the zombie one. So apparently, North Korea is the only country that could survive the zombie apocalypse because it has.
Because unless you're in the military, you don't fucking eat.
Or fuck.
Well, there's more military than there is civilians.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But apparently, since there's so many soldiers, and they have no qualms about killing
Killing their
own,
people.
that it would be the only one to survive.
I can see that.
North Korea sucks.
Well, duh.
Oh, Lord. Apparently, in order for people to survive, report Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, wow.
I've been hoping for that so bad.
What?
I don't
Grand Theft
know.
Auto 6?
You want to take a break real fast and look at this report?
No, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Okay.
Right. So apparently, Grand Theft 6 is coming out. Woo!
GTA 6, yeah.
Anyway, so what would you guys do for what is your zombie survival?
I
God,
have a great plan in place for the zombie apocalypse.
So, here it is. Here's the situation, right? Let's say Atlanta, like all the major hubs,
Uh-huh.
zombie outbreak is breaking out. It hasn't hit this area yet. You've got 2 days to plan. What do you guys do? Go.
Well, I had a stash of canned food up in the attic and a ladder up there that I can pull up behind me.
I go to Ed's.
Really? I go to the ocean and fucking jack a boat.
That's what I was thinking.
And none of y'all see Fear of the Walking Dead?
Yeah,
No.
that's what Fear the Walking Dead was
The
based
very
on.
first season when they got on the boat when they went to the ocean?
Yeah, that didn't work.
I'm good.
You'd have to get to some... You know what'd be great? You go to Snake
A
Island.
lot of it actually made sense too. I was like, son of a bitch.
Go to Snake
What happened in
Island.
it?
Go to Snake Island. Off the
No,
coast
what
of
happened to
Brazil.
it? They got in the boat and what?
Eventually they're gonna run out of fuel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means then you
Which
don't...
means they didn't get to make landfall.
Not if you have a
What if you
sailboat.
get? Yeah, I'm about to say sailboat.
And what I would do
The
is
sailboat's too compact. Like, it's not wide enough.
there's
for everything you
big
need to
fucking
do.
sailboats, bro. And hear me out. Here's my plan, right?
You don't take a shit ton of people.
Yeah, there's been, like, real fast,
Mm-hmm.
because I saw this is like, I look up the random useless factoids online.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know there's been a giant ocean, like, sailing cargo ship, like, drifting around the ocean for the last 37 years?
Mm-mm.
I know there's a couple of ships that have got
There was
lost at
a
sea
ship
and-
that the Soviets, I mean, back when Russia was still the Soviet Union, it was really new, good condition, and then the collapse happened. Like, it was only on the ocean for 6 months, active as a government cargo vessel. And then, after spending another half year in dry dock, because no one could afford to use it, they sold it to China. Well, while it was being towed around, Greenland and all that, there was a storm and they lost control over it. They had to sever the ties. Well, since then, there's been like 2 more attempts to recover it. All of them have gone bust.
Why?
Just because of bad luck or storms. Like, they just can't get control of this thing. So it's literally just been drifting. Last time it was reported to, like, known location was like 300 miles southeast of Scotland or southwest Scotland, something like that. Like, it's
ship just floating around.
yeah, like with its engines intact, with
There's actually a couple of those.
but most of those are bad wrecks. I'm talking something.
No, there's ships that wash up that are like intact. I've watched it.
All right, so that's the ship I'm
This
gonna go
isn't
for.
washed
all
up
right?
though. This is,
No, I'm saying intact ships, and yeah, like the crew goes missing and they don't know what the.
no,
fuck
this
happened.
is not one of those
but
random
I'm
ghost
saying-
ships though.
Just find a pirate ship. and just-
That's not the
Yarg.
only ship that's floating around though.
All right, so here's my plan, right?
You're gonna find that ship.
Yes, but that's the end step, right? The first step: gather supplies, so guns, ammunition, food.
Eds.
I'm going to Lowe's as well. Potting soil, fertilizer, and seeds, so I can grow stuff.
You're forgetting an important thing.
Water.
Actually, I was thinking solar power kits. So you could just generate your own electricity endlessly.
You gonna take a trip down to Rockingham to go out to the solar field?
I'm just
and
going
start
to
putting-
everything south of the
I need
racetrack.
this and this.
I do have 2 days now.
Yeah. You
And
get
I
a lot.
jack a
I mean,
fucking.
2 people could jack a lot of that solar equipment. Very.
I'd probably get a little dinghy first, like on the first day, to learn how to sail.
You better start go to Steam sale, get a like a
Boat simulator.
yeah,
All right.
Cargo Ship Simulator 2017.
So what happened in the Dead? They got a power boat. They got on the water. They ran out of fuel, and then
Had to make landfall, and that's where shit fucking started to really, really go south.
You know where things went really bad south? The first person died and they didn't know they were already infected.
That too. Somebody gets sick and they die on that boat. Now you got to infect the person on that boat.
Yeah.
daily
Throw-
body checks. All right, get naked.
Throw them overboard. They don't fucking die, so they just go down down to the bottom.
Eventually, they'll just get crushed by the pressure
Yeah,
of the
water
ocean.
pressure, but that's only if you're deep enough for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Depends on where you go.
So that's my plan.
I mean, what's gonna happen if like a big storm comes through? Capsize your boat?
I mean, if you can get aboard a nuclear powered sub, you're probably pretty straight.
No, because
Yeah, but I need a crew to run it.
yeah,
I'm just saying, you have
not to mention
endless
uranium.
power, pretty much. That thing will go for 30, 40 fucking years.
Yeah, our lifespans tend to be a lot longer than that, unless you're exposed to radiation and you don't know how to
Okay,
handle
but
a
that's
reactor.
still 30, 40 fucking years.
All right, so you're gonna hijack a sub.
We got 30 years to make this shit right. I'll be back up in 30 years.
But you only have like 6 months of food.
That's with the entire fucking crew.
So what, you're going to eat what, canned Spam for 30 years?
No, then you jack more food.
If you're gonna fight, that's all you had to live on. Can't spam
God,
burger.
just kill me.
MREs.
Just kill me now.
I understand that, but you can go up. Go
All right,
fishing.
Otis. Bang. All right, so let's move on from North Korea and talk about some more North Korea with North Korean porn.
I'm really with how
We
strict
go from them being able to survive a zombie apocalypse
to them.
to their porn habits.
So this is interesting because North Korea ain't got internet or a very serious limited
They
access
have
of
their
internet.
own operating system called Red Star that their people has to use. So they don't use Mac or Linux or Windows or any of the other.
There was one blip that showed up on what, an Xbox Live login?
Yeah, someone logged in, but
Who the fuck logged into Xbox Live from North Korea?
seriously,
Somebody's
they
doing something
use
illegal.
their own operating system for crying out loud.
But apparently, some sneaky individuals, thousands of individuals actually, have logged on to Pornhub, even though pornography is
Material is illegal there.
of any sort.
Now, here's a quick question: are we sure these numbers are legit North Koreans, or are they like English tourist visitors that are traveling to North Korea to see a strange new land? Because that is like people.
No, these are North Koreans.
Like people
For sure.
do that. Like, I want to see this weird alien culture, even though it's hostile. I want to travel there and spend a week. You know,
Who the fuck wants to do that besides Dennis?
I hate to say, but it was very popular in like the UK and stuff for a while in the early 2000s.
What, porn?
No, going to North Korea,
I
asshole.
think it's still popular.
Yeah, that will always be popular.
So, anybody want to take a shot or a stab at
Yes.
the most searched terms? These are
Yes.
terms when they search what they're looking for.
I'm willing to bet blonde.
Donkey dick.
Blonde.
Blonde? No.
Cougar.
Bestiality.
No.
Asian.
You're not wrong. Can you specify a little bit for me?
Specify what?
Break down the Asian.
Korean.
Korean is
Thai?
fourth, fifth.
Korean ladyboys.
Chinese.
Chinese is number one.
Bingo.
Most searched term. Followed by Mongolian, Japanese game show, Korean, Japanese cream pie, public humiliation, Swedish, hairy cream pie, Indonesian, Mongol, and Japanese massage sex.
Oh man, they got some.
I really wish a few of those words I'd never heard together.
What? Hairy cream pie?
Yes, that's one of them.
So, how about the most viewed categories?
Yes,
don't they blur all that shit out so they can't fucking see it anyway?
I don't know, but I want to hear the category part.
So, who wants to take the top at the top 3 search categories?
Ladyboy.
No.
What put you and Ladyboy? You said it like 2 or 3 times already. Like, what?
Ladyboy is not anywhere on here, by the way.
Bestiality.
No.
Cream pie.
It is on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Man
8,
on
9,
man.
10,
Yeah, they clearly have a thing.
It's a
For,
Man
12
on man.
they clearly have a thing for cream pie.
Asian.
Asian is number 2.
Teen.
Teen. Fuck. It's
Small
on here. Hold on.
breasts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's gonna be like
7, 8, 9.
it's gonna be something like off the wall, like cum swap.
It's 16th on the list.
Japanese game show.
Hockey's not on here.
Damn it.
Japanese game show.
Not on there.
Anal.
Massage.
Anal is not on here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, what was yours?
Massage.
Massage is not on here.
I'm going to take a stab.
Number 2 is Asian.
I'm going to take another stab because I watched the interview again recently.
Mm-hmm.
A grocery store.
What the fuck?
These are categories.
Public.
Public.
Public, no.
Humiliation.
No.
Dominatrix.
Dominate.
So we've got at number. Let me start at the bottom. At the bottom, we've got hentai.
Started from the bottom.
I'm surprised they even know
What?
what that is.
Hentai.
Okay.
We've got coming up celebrity, amateur, ebony, teen, reality, Arab, cream pie, bae, threesome, Korean, big dick, mature, MILF, double penetration, cartoon, big tits, Asian, and Japanese. For most viewed categories.
How's cartoon in the top 5? What the? These Asians, boy, I tell you what. They stuck on the anime, boy.
Alright, here's the thing. After hearing North Koreans' favorite search terms and then categories, I'm really disappointed in their level of imagination.
So, what do you think is the most used
I think I'm more
device
sickened by yours.
they use to look at porn?
They're
Probably their Samsung devices.
phone.
No. It's actually the phones are only account for 30% of device traffic.
This can't be a computer because a lot of people don't have computers.
It is computers, I bet.
It is. Desktops make up 53% of traffic. followed by 11% on tablets.
You know
It's
the
just
bad
like
part?
government employees and shit that get issued those
No,
motherfuckers.
You know what's bad is? In North Korea, like, the whole family lives in one room still. Like, it's like
I know.
1740 or something.
There's a lot of countries that still do that. Where
That's-
the whole family lives in like.
That's nuts, though. Like, let me watch some cartoon porn. You know what? I want to see Shaggy get shagged.
Yes, you kids, go to the TV, watch your Kim Jong-un cartoon. I'm going to watch my cartoon.
This is daddy's.
Would they really
cartoon.
get off on anime fucking porn though? I mean,
Apparently they do.
Apparently,
Black
there's
and
a
black.
difference between cartoon and hentai.
Yeah, hentai
I thought they were
more
the same
anime
thing.
what the
based.
fuck? That's the same exact thing, isn't it?
Tentacle porn.
Apparently
that's-
not. I guess it's
What the
two
fuck is hentai?
hentai is like that
Tentacle
Japanese anime looking porn.
stuff.
Apparently, there's a difference between just regular cartoon porn.
Yeah.
So Bugs Bunny fucking and Sailor Moon fucking are two totally different things.
What
They're
Bugs-
cartoons. If they look, if they're cartoony, they're cartoony.
Well,
Don't
what
fucking
if
try to
Bugs
divide with
Bunny
the
is
cartoons.
fucking Sailor Moon?
Hmm?
What if Bugs Bunny is fucking Sailor
That's a
Moon?
cartoon hentai then. There you go.
Yeah,
You're
there
welcome.
you go.
It's a crossover.
Oh my god. So let's move on from porn and discussion of
But this is such a great subject.
hentai and cartoon titties and shit. And
How
let's-
fucked up in that video? All that was fucking Kim Jong Un's search history.
exclusively. Like he just has like a wall of porn.
No, wait, we learned.
Since he's
that-
like one of the few ones that can have internet access
Like-
there, like that's all his search history right
if I
there.
remember right, due to the Olympics,
about
we
right.
learned that his sister, like, has a big role in the country.
Is that
So
the
what if
lady
it's-
we saw?
Yeah. So what if it was his? Like, some of that was his sister,
His sister was is in porn.
or into porn.
You know, maybe not. Who knows?
A lot of women there's a lot of
I
women who
fucked
are
up.
more into porn than guys are.
Here's a quick question for you guys.
Oh shit, here we go.
No,
I had
like,
to open up that
Do
can
you
of
think
worms.
it would be more fucked up to be a part of his family or to work for his family?
What do you mean?
Like, I know that she's his sister, but by a different mother.
Okay.
So, do you think like she's as fucked up as he is, or
I don't
like,
think
on
she's
a
as
totally
fucked up.
different level of fucked up? And would it be scarier working for like him compared, or be scarier working for like his family?
I think she would be more scarier because she's seen more of the outside world.
Oh, gotcha.
Like she's
Well, I
got
mean,
more sense of realism.
They've all been educated in like Western schools. Hell, a lot of them even went to like Oxford University, Cambridge and shit. You know.
So, I mean, what would you think? Which one would you rather have? Would you like the crazy person in door A or the crazy bitch in door B?
Probably door B.
Oh shit, we're going with the mystery prize. So, speaking of ladies, let's move on to our next topic. This time we're going all the way across the Pacific Ocean to the United States of America, where a New York woman has been arrested
For what?
for dumping popcorn on a 2-year-old during a movie.
Well, the fucking kid wouldn't shut up.
I mean,
Shit deserves
honestly,
If there was
On
a
a
kid that
scale-
was kicking, like, if there was a kid that was kicking the back of my chair and wouldn't fucking stop, and I've had stop, please tell her to stop, or please tell him to stop, motherfucker, you got one more time, and then whoosh, it's going on.
But dumping the fucking popcorn thing on a 2-year-old.
They'd probably dump it on the parent. I don't know if I'd dump it on the 2-year-old, but the
Yeah,
parent.
I'd
Yeah,
dump it on the
parent.
parent. I'd say something to the parent. Yeah.
I'd drown a little kid in hot butter.
That's just fucked up.
all right, so let's hear the story. So, this woman, Carrie Carmen, age 25, and her father, Charles Carmen, were arrested Friday, March 2nd in connection to a January 2nd incident, according to the New York Post. The New York Post reported that Carmen became angry when a young child was sitting next to them spoke while the movie was playing. The child's mother claims that the daughter was asking her for a snack and said popcorn. When Carmen leaned over, she grabbed the bucket from her hand and dumped it over the child's head. Carmen then hit the child in the head with the empty bucket, bruising her head, according to the child's
That's
mother.
why it wasn't the dumping of popcorn. It was the
There was
physical.
There was a
attack.
physical attack on the kid. Yep.
I don't think she...
Probably the parent didn't beat the shit out of that person.
Just a horrible parent. Apparently, didn't buy her kid a snack.
Oh, apparently her friend claims that the mother pushed Carmen and caused the popcorn to spill, according to the New York Times report. Friends said the child's mother became angry with Carmen after she asked her child to be quiet. So, who do you think is the one to blame? Because honestly,
You know what? It's
you
new
get a
to-
bucket of popcorn dumped on your head, and you do like one of these, bap. That's not terrible.
Fuck that is. If it's a 2-year-old, yes, it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah?
If somebody did that to one of my kids, 2 years old, and they did that to my kid, I'd be going
You
to jail
would
myself
red
for
out.
fucking murder.
You would red out.
Yeah?
I'd black out. Yep.
You
I
would.
wouldn't remember a thing that happened next. All I know is somebody's life is over.
Huh. Yeah, but you wouldn't bring a 2-year-old to the movies, would you?
I have.
Have they acted a fool?
No.
Well, there you go. That's proper parenting then, so you don't have to worry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've been at theaters where the 2-year-old doesn't behave well.
So what if you just dump popcorn over your kid?
Even still, why the fuck would you do that to a 2-year-old?
Yeah, I'd attack the
A
parent.
2-year-old isn't fully aware of what they're doing. Can
Most
be
of them
upsetting
don't
to
even know
others.
how to
They
use
can't
the
read
toilet.
emotions like that. They're 2.
Yeah.
So you can't get angry and throw something at the 2-year-old when they have no idea what the fuck is wrong. What the hell, they don't understand what they're doing is wrong. You take that up with the parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what if they do it to you? Like they keep asking, like, let's just throw this hypothetical situation, right? Your kid's just talking in the movie, just making a scene.
Well, a normal parent would take that kid out of the theater at that point.
I'm just saying, for this, let's go with the scenario, all right?
You're the douchebag parent with the
So
douche
the
kid.
kid's crazy running on, look at Luke Skywalker, oh my God, daddy. Look,
Shut
man, can
the
you
fuck up.
play your kid, quiet? We're trying to watch a movie. And he does it about 3 or 4 times, and he's like,
Over you, not your kid.
say over you.
Over me?
Yeah. What do you do? Let's say over you and then over your kid. So these are 2 different situations.
Yeah.
Same setup. What do you do?
Dump the
Go.
popcorn on you. then put the
So you're the
bucket
only
on
one
you
with
like a
kids.
crown.
So I'd be like, well, look, son, that's what you get for fucking being a little jackass.
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. Like, if they talked to me about it beforehand and I still didn't do anything, then I fucking deserved it. But if they didn't necessarily say much to me at all about it, and then just fucking turn around and did that,
Let's say they say 3 different times, like, hey, man.
yeah, I probably fucking deserved that. They say it, they don't mention it at all, or maybe even say it once. They're getting socked in the face.
Yeah? So now if they do it over your kid, both scenarios.
They do it over my kid, regardless of whether he deserves it or not. They're getting socked in the fucking face.
So not murdered. Just
I'd-
socked in the face.
No, I'd probably fucking I don't know. Like,
It's popcorn.
like when I black out, I really don't
What
know
if
what the
it's
fuck I do.
radioactive anthrax.
Like
popcorn?
if I black out enraged that fucking bad, I really
How
don't
many
know
times in your life have you raged out
Once.
that bad?
once.
Really? Over what?
I was in middle school.
I was a 9. Wait, you were in middle school?
Yeah,
Really?
What do you got in
I-
your life that's so serious?
I
in
was
school?
in middle school, and I was I was in a predominantly white middle school.
Right,
There was
so
only
you
there was
picked-
only
it
2
was
other black
white
kids in the.
people's fault, huh?
There was 2 black kids in the school. Everybody else was white.
You're not black. You're like a chocolate caramel.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm mixed in as a minority in that school.
Well, I
There,
get that.
there was 2 black kids and myself.
Okay.
So out of the 3 of us, we were the minority makeup of that entire school.
I got
And we were in I won't say the town, but the area that we were in is they weren't too pleasant to minority people anyway.
you. Okay.
So I got called all kinds of racist shit, and
Okay.
I was picked on in my locker
Were you
all the
in
fucking time.
Alabama?
And
Were you a fat kid?
no,
You are now.
here's the pot calling the fucking kettle black. But I remember I remember it happened in the morning. It got to a point where there was 2 of them on one end of the locker, 2 on the other end of the locker, and they weren't gonna let me fucking go. So it was like,
Was it a
okay.
greaser situation? Snapping their fingers, stepping in tow?
No, they just fucking stood there, and one of them came up and was just calling me all kinds of racist shit and pushed me into my locker. And all I remember is after I was pushed into my locker, everything else went dark. That's all I fucking remember. Like, from what I gather...
So you sold your soul to the devil, okay.
No. From what I gather, because my dad had to pay fines and he had to pay for something else to get fixed. And from what my friends tell me, because I was suspended for a week. Actually, no, it wasn't a week. I think it was like 3 or 4 days, something like that.
So, hold on, real quick. I know. For that, you got suspended for 3 days. Nowadays, in today's world, how long would you have been suspended or
No, he
expelled?
would have been told to stand in the corner for a month.
I would have probably. I mean, because because what it came down to was self defense. So I don't think I would have got more than a week, based on the circumstances.
On today's school system,
Mm-hmm.
I think you would have got expelled.
Maybe I don't know. Like so.
I mean, everyone's all hoity-toity on
Yeah, but in today's
From what
school system,
from what my
you're-
friends or not from what people were telling me that happened that day, because when I came back to school, they were like, "Dude, do you remember when you did that?" I was like, I don't remember anything. I literally everything right now is a blur. I literally do not remember a thing. And they're like, "Dude, like you knocked the lockers down because the way the lockers were up, they weren't up
You put
built
the
into
lockers
the wall.
down on top of them.
No, the lockers were not built into the wall like a lot of places are. They're like almost like shelving units. So they're in like rows. And so you got row upon row
Yeah, I know
upon
what
row
you-
upon row. Mine was like more towards the back. And from what I was told, because like I said, I don't remember, is I blacked out and then I grabbed the one dude who was talking all kinds of shit into my ear, and I slung him almost like in a 360 motion, like around, and his body went sideways in the air and collided with the locker. Like hit it hard too, because hit this shit hard. Hit it so hard that the locker started to angle, and when it did, it started to tumble. And the lockers are close enough that if they start to fall, it's a domino effect. So it's like boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
boom,
so they
boom,
didn't
boom.
fall towards you guys; they fell to the
They
side.
fell that way, yeah. But there's kids in other lockers in other rows further down. So those lockers are coming tumbling down, and they're running the fuck out of the way, not knowing what the fuck is going on. And then they look up the hallway a little bit, and I'm fighting, and I'm by my fucking self against like 4 of them fuckers.
So
Now, I don't know
you
how
have-
many actually fought, but all I remember was seeing 4 or 5 of them people there and
So
myself.
did you have any bruises, bumps on you?
In my hand.
Did they have
Their
broken
hand?
bones?
My hand did, because I connected with a couple of them, but I don't know. The way my hand felt the next day, it felt like I hit a locker too. I had to have, because my hand
Probably
was
did hit a locker.
my hand was sore as shit.
Now, do you think you had like a fighting technique, or were you just flailing like a madman?
I don't think I was flailing. I think a lot of it was probably. I won't call it a technique, because that's not really what it is. It's just whatever the fuck happens
Spencer
type of deal. Because I was trying to get an explanation from people that were actually saw it. They were like, "Dude, what the fuck happened? Like, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Like, you know, because I seen the damage that was caused. Because you could see the damage on the floor and shit like that from where the lockers went over. And I'm like,
Could you imagine
Fuck.
the rest of the day? Kids had to go to their fucking locker and like on the ground.
What if it opened like the other way? Like you had to.
I think now, like I think ever since that day, then I think the lockers are actually bolted into the floor, so they can't fucking move. But because I mean that's
That had to
if you
be
think
a
about it,
lot
it's kind of like a hazard. I mean, because if there is a fight there, it could hurt other people, which
That-
it almost
That
did.
sounds like a lot of physical work, though. Imagine having to be the janitor work crew or whatever.
Motherfucker.
All
You gotta
these
drill the
fucking
hole,
bolts
tap it, then screw it in.
they had to bolt those shit into the
for
fucking floor. But
thousands of lockers.
I just all I remember being told was like, you know, like dude, that dude was airborne fucking sideways. You had him by his book bag straps.
See,
I think I had him by his book bag straps and flung him.
see,
And he hit the locker so damn hard, the shit fucking shifted. And when it did, it was like dominoes. It was like I was like, I must have fucking threw them up high then, because you can't do it low, because then all it do was just fucking move.
See, I was going
Threw
to
them up high enough that shit started to fucking come down.
Out moment, because then you said yours was in middle school.
I remember being in the office. The principal's office, because they had us in separate rooms, and I remember being fucking angry as shit in there, and I tossed a couple chairs and shit like that in the room. I remember
Which is
that.
probably the fees for drywall.
And I remember that because my dad came in shortly after, because my dad had to leave work to come get me. And my dad didn't even really, he didn't talk to me. I mean, he talked to me, but not like in a negative way.
Yeah.
He was more like, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
This ain't you. What happened? And I tried to explain it the best I could. I had to get most of the information from my friends later on the telephone. All I remember is how it started and where I wound up. Everything else in between was a blur. I don't remember a thing about it.
So, did they hit you first, or did you hit them first? Because I find it real difficult. Like, I'm not,
I don't think I wasn't hit. I remember being shoved.
Because
I remember being shoved pretty hard.
Memories like that in intense.
I remember being shoved because I was called the N-word. I was called the N-word like 2 or 3 times back to back, and I got smacked in the back of the head, and then I was shoved from behind.
See, that's probably where the blackout came from.
I remember being smacked in the back of the head and then shoved from behind, front body first into the locker, and that's where it fucking just went crazy for me at that point. That's all I fucking remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember much else from that.
See, like I said, my blackout story, I almost felt bad until you said middle school. I had one, but it was elementary school, but it was last year.
You know what?
It was the last year of elementary school. It was 5th grade.
I never fought in elementary school. Middle school was... The fight I had in middle school was actually my last fight I was ever really, really involved in.
I wouldn't say it was a fight. Needless to say, growing up with a lung disease, there people fucking picked on me, And there was one kid, we were talking a kid who was regularly at like the front in athletic competitions and stuff. He was hanging back trying to kick my feet out from underneath me in like one of those PE jog sessions. Because him and his friends thought it was funny. And I guess I blacked out angered from finally coach not dealing with it, ignoring it. And I was in judo for a while at that point. So I fucking open chopped his throat.
Jesus.
Open chop. He open chopped his throat.
That was yeah.
Karate chopped his throat.
It wasn't like a Austin Power heel. I mean, it was an open palm, like slap style, like you would do in judo, but it was to the throat.
So, moral of the story is, kids.
Hey, he got to know.
Don't put up with bullies. Fight back.
Yeah, he got to know why.
And lockers are bolted to the floors now, so you're good. Don't worry.
He got to know what it was like to have breathing trouble too.
All right. Well, my drink is out, and we need a refill. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back after this. So, what is the GTA 5 does not have any drugs? What's this? Please continue your argument.
I'm not saying it doesn't have drugs. It doesn't have any story-based focus.
Now he's backpedaling. He was like,
no, you're saying it has drugs in it that are important to the story.
I didn't say that. I said it had drugs. Did I say important to the story? No,
San Andreas had drugs.
Thank you.
GTA 3 had drugs.
You did say it involved drugs, though.
There's a lot of drugs in that fucking game.
I'm not saying there isn't, but it don't revolve.
It
I
doesn't
played that
revolve
fucking
around
game.
drugs.
You sit there on the couch, smoke fucking blunt.
Yeah.
But that's not what the
and
purpose of the game is.
And do
you
other
don't
fucking
sit
stuff
on the couch the
that
whole
involves
game
drugs
and fucking smoke pot.
Yeah.
So there's drugs in the game.
There's
But it doesn't revolve around drugs, though.
There's literally one mission.
I mean,
where
you
deal
torture
with
a
drugs.
motherfucker, but doesn't mean the game revolves around torturing people.
It kind of does.
You have one mission.
You have one mission with.
If you're shooting somebody, that's torture.
No, you
It's
have.
not. That's the sweet release of death. That's a whole other subject.
There's one mission where Franklin, Trevor, and Lamar go to buy like a fucking kilo of cocaine, and it
Who's
goes
your
back.
favorite character in GTA 5?
Do you really have to ask me that question?
I mean, I kind of already know the answer, but
Who do you think?
Trevor?
No,
Oh, then no, I don't know.
Michael actually.
Oh.
I see Trevor and him all day.
What about
He was
you?
one of my favorites. Trevor.
I find Trevor
Franklin.
funny,
Franklin?
but I don't.
Trevor.
I
Trevor?
don't like Trevor that much. I prefer
Hey.
Michael.
I like Trevor.
I like Franklin too.
I like Franklin too, but like I guess if I would have to like a preferred style, it's Michael's that quiet professional until he has to actually get
Who was
serious.
the
and get shit
guy
done.
with the glasses, the hacker guy?
Lester?
Lester. God, was Lester not creepy as shit?
He
that
was,
game?
but he was like brilliant the whole time.
Yeah, but he's so fucking creepy, dude.
I love his assassination missions with.
So what are they talking about GTA 6 for?
Well,
So there's somebody.
it's been
rumored-
5 years almost since GTA 5 was released.
Yeah, but we know how Rockstar is with the development. I mean, they're going to take many years. How many years has it been since we've seen Red Dead?
Yeah, but Red Dead's coming out like next week.
Yeah, I mean,
Not next week.
When's Red Dead coming out?
Like October this year.
Yeah, next week.
No, you're right. It's been a while
Damn.
since Red Dead. But you look at the time period between GTA 4 and San Andreas and Vice City and GTA 3. Like, there was only a couple years, not half a decade.
I think Rockstar has earned the right to take whatever fucking
Oh, yeah, they
time
definitely
want,
earned the
or
right,
whatever
and-
the hell they want. Because they're still delivering content for the multiplayer for GTA 5.
Yeah, well, it still is in the top 10 of
That's smuggling
selling.
drugs.
It's still in the top 10.
Well, the multiplayer's
monthly
weird now. I mean,
selling.
now they got some sort of doomsday fucking thing.
Yeah.
Doomsday Heist, yeah. Basically,
I've
steal a
seen that too.
WMD or something.
Something fucking crazy.
But no, if you look at like the
He likes
top,
cocaine.
if you look at the
I do
top
cocaine.
10 sales every month for like the last 5 years, GTA is in there and has been since its release.
Now, here's a question for you guys. At what age will you allow your kids play Grand Theft Auto?
When they are motherfucking grown.
Fucking 40.
When they are fucking grown.
When they're old enough. When they're old enough to. When they're old enough to be out on their own.
When they have a
They're
job,
old
a car, and they're
Yeah.
paying, and
Yep.
they can buy the game themselves. And I can
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, there are plenty of games I will say that maybe don't quite earn, say, the full ESRB rating. Like Halo, for example. Halo's not as bad as a Call of Duty or even a Battlefield in a lot of ways. And Battlefield certainly is not as bad as Call of Duty. Just judging the basic gameplay. But GTA, as much as I love the insane amount of work and detail and the high quality product they come
That
out
should be
with,
listed as something else. Though.
yeah, that's a whole nother level.
I hated selling that game to fucking young kids when I worked at where.
Yeah,
Well, you never sold them to young kids. You sold them to their parents.
parents. Yeah,
Those are ill-informed
And
parents who don't
they
care.
went straight home, and them kids, them 12-year-olds are sitting there playing that shit, and yeah. Next thing, yeah.
Yeah,
All they're doing is going to strip clubs,
They
running
want to
fucking
see
people
some
over,
titties.
Movies. You can see
shooting
movies.
motherfuckers, and then
you know what's bad is, have you done one of the like?
So you want to let your kid do it till he's 16? What, 16, 17, 18?
18.
You wouldn't let your kid play Grand Theft Auto till 18?
Yep.
Factor.
Wow.
I let him play Call of Duty before I'd let him do that.
All
He
right.
played Call of Duty like fucking when he was like 13, 14, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah?
So, like, to me, it all depends on the actual, like, on the game itself. I know this is kind of getting into like an ESRB topic, but
Yeah.
to me, because I've got 2 kids, and to me, it's going to be really based on the game itself. GTA, yeah, 18. You know, you're old enough to be driving, have a job, can do all that other shit. Okay, then we can talk GTA.
We'll be out of the house by then.
Hey,
Right.
there you go. You can go
Yep.
buy the game yourself now. Games like that. Games like what was it, Catherine? Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Catherine?
You remember Catherine?
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
really
like
good.
a puzzle fucking game.
It was a good puzzle game.
Yeah, but the
sexual
story was
innuendos.
pretty
Yeah.
It had sexual innuendos, but didn't have any sex in it.
They might get a remake of that game soon. With
Oh,
a
Lord.
third Catherine in the story.
Shit, God of War every now and then pushed it.
God of War.
Well, yeah,
God of
sex
War,
at the
yeah.
beginning. God of War, what, 2?
Yeah.
There was one thing where you did like a fucking
The Witcher. The Witcher would be another
Yeah, The
one.
Witcher. Yeah.
Yeah, but The Witcher's got a great story, though.
It
So
does.
GTA. I mean,
No, not really.
You gotta. I mean, games like that, I would definitely steer them away for a while. But like games like Dark Souls, I mean, I've
Yeah.
had my son watch me play Dark Souls
Yeah,
before.
So you're okay with demons and the Lord of Hell and eviscerating your opponents?
Because
See an enemy in the titty,
here's what
dear
the problem.
God.
Because here's what the problem is. He can decipher
that Dark
fantasy
Souls is fake.
as opposed to a real life situation.
Okay.
Whereas Dark Souls, he knows he's not going to face that, and he's not going to go fight a fucking big ass statue
Okay.
in a courtyard. He knows he's not going to fight that, but he knows. I mean, but I know he can run into a situation that's you can play in a side mission on GTA.
Yeah, that's just it. The
Okay.
things in GTA, Rockstar. I mean, I've said it. They put a high degree of quality, and I'll even say craftsmanship into their product.
And the problem is, parents are letting the games like GTA pretty much raise their kids for them, so they
Yeah.
don't have to go through certain discussions and topics of conversation with them that a game can and will teach them and show them in a very violent way
Yeah.
what their parents should be teaching them and talking to them about to begin with.
Yeah, I did something last night in GTA 5. I honestly have
What
not.
are you laughing at?
We need to take that off the screen, dude. Like legit. I'm looking up and all I see is that big-headed motherfucker. Man. It's fucking with me.
Making fun of Gus on fucking Rooster Teeth.
Big ass head.
Oh.
Alright, no, I did something last
Like a
night in
conehead.
GTA 5. Something that used to be a big deal back when GTA 3 became popular. Remember you being able to pick up a hooker in the game, drive somewhere, and the deed would happen,
Wait,
right?
hold on. At what age did you guys play Grand Theft Auto?
My first one was
When I was mature.
number 3.
After
I was 19.
Yeah.
I think I was about 16 or 17.
When did Grand Theft Auto 3 come out?
Came out for the PS2, I want to say like 2000. Don't hold me exactly to the year, but I want to say 2002, 2003.
We got a thing called Google. We can just look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, Google.
But anyway, remember in the early
Look it up
games,
on Red Star.
it was one of those big things. Like you could pick up the hooker, and the news medias were all about it. Like, oh, it's
2001.
horrible. It should be adult only. Well, I did that in
I was an
GTA
adult.
5. It's a lot more graphic, and not just because like
You
she's
can't
act-
see anything.
No, you can't see anything, but you actually.
But what it depicts is what
Hold
the
on.
problem is.
Oh, like she's actually saying stuff like, "I love the taste of your cock," and like, didn't you hear the gong?
Yes.
Yeah, and you hear
Yes.
you hear the throating noise and stuff afterwards. Like it's a
How
lot
high
more
volume
realistic.
do you have that shit on?
Like
Because I did that like once or twice to see what would happen, and I didn't hear any of that. I just heard the and then like you can hit a button and you can make her change positions, so you can see like her back, and then
Damn, I didn't know
But
that.
at the same time, like look, let's look at I mean, you have games like that kind of showcase that world in a very destructive way.
Yeah.
When it comes to a minor. But what about games like The Sims? I mean,
you literally play God.
you are God.
but like
You
you
can make
you can make them have sex.
Yeah.
It
They're
doesn't
under
show
the
it.
sheets.
It doesn't show it, but
You
it can
have them-
depict it.
You can have them naked too.
They you hear like the zipper go zip, and then like it's like a big block blur that goes over top their entire body,
yeah.
and then moves with them to the bed. And then they get in the bed,
They go
they
under the
wake up,
sheets.
and their clothes magically come back on.
No, they go under the sheets.
Yeah.
And then they move around under the sheets.
Because I think it was like in Sims 2, that's how you actually had a baby in the game.
Yeah,
is
it
you actually
was.
got to go to the bedroom and make it. So I was like, okay, so how is like this besides like the violent nature of like GTA and stuff like that.
Well, you can murder
Different.
Sims.
Different from.
You know, it's weird with GTA's story.
you do it with
Would
a
you
gun.
classify that game as an M-rated game then? Because The Sims is classified as a teen game.
Teen, yeah. I would classify
It's rated teen.
I would classify it as M because of the nature of the content there.
No, I wouldn't because it doesn't show any nudity. At
Neither
all.
does GTA.
Yeah, it does.
Not
Yeah,
just
it does.
sex.
There's
Yes,
dicks,
it does.
There's boobs everywhere.
Yep.
Possibly an
Oh.
asshole.
Loki.
Uh,
God bless.
Loki's asshole.
Yeah,
Loki's asshole.
your dog.
No.
There's a lot of. Don't fucking blow that shit over there. Oh, towards us, motherfucker. No, there's a lot of nudity in GTA. A lot of nudity.
There is. There's a lot of
I know
nudity.
there's a lot of nudity, but I didn't see it during the car pickup scene that I did last night. So.
You don't see
Not
it
in that
there, but you
particular
can go to
thing.
the strip club and see fucking titties galore.
Yeah, I mean,
And then
And
you
you,
could,
and you can actually use the joysticks to maneuver how you want your hand to go around.
I
You
did-
want to grip from behind from here or
I
from
did-
this side?
it's a mini game because you can't
Yeah.
let the bouncer see you.
You
Because
can't let the bouncer catch you.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
See,
Oh, Lord.
you know the weird thing? I know GTA like pulls stuff from movies and TV shows and even real crime events to put into their stories.
Lindsay Lohan.
But I could honestly see like a GTA story being made into an actual movie on its own.
I couldn't.
It would. I think it would have to
It
be
wouldn't
something
be
like a
good.
big.
I don't
trilogy.
think it'll go over well because that's like every other gangster movie that's out there on the market.
Oh yeah, that's basically what it is. Copy.
You would think fucking Need for Speed would be the ultimate fucking action movie, and you see
No,
how
but
good
it's,
that
it's
was.
bullshit. Yeah. What,
Nobody even talks about the Need for
Like-
Speed movie.
real fast because the Tomb Raider movie, the new one.
That actually looks good.
Yeah, that does.
That
looks
actually looks
good.
really good.
They're doing Laura's new story, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
in the video game.
Not Angelina Jolie, Laura.
How would you describe that movie, the Angelina Jolie Tomb
I mean,
Raider?
that's an action film.
I mean, would
It's
you
an
say
action
it's
film, but it's
one
still
of the?
shit.
Would you say it's one of the best video game movie adaptations?
It's one of the better ones, I would say.
Yeah.
Because there's not like a lot of good.
A lot of good video game
like
movie.
Street
adaptations.
Fighter, the movie was terrible.
I have that on
Fucking-
Blu-ray. No.
Who's the bad guy? Who's Bison?
Mortal Kombat with the Raul Julia.
Yeah, Rodney.
That is not Bison.
Yeah, that's not
That's
Bison.
big-eared motherfucker.
Mortal Kombat, the first one was one
The
of
first
the
Mortal
better.
Kombat was
I'll tell you the
was pretty
fucking
good.
worst one I've ever watched.
The Super Mario Bros.
I like that
and
one just
fucking
because
Wing
it's so
Commander.
weird.
Wink. Oh fuck! I forgot about
Wing
Wink.
Commander.
The upcoming Rampage is going to make that list.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
don't
waiting.
think that's gonna be a good movie?
Fuck no, that
See,
movie looks fucking
Mario
horrible.
Brothers was a horrible movie.
Isn't The Rock in that movie?
Mhm.
Isn't
But-
he like the friends with the monkey character?
What the fuck?
Mario Brothers was a horrible movie, but I like it because it's a horrible movie. And I think there are certain films.
It's bad
that
when the
people
actors
like.
of the movie during the process of filming was like, "This is a fucking horrible
Yeah, they
movie."
like yeah.
They drank the whole time.
But
The staff was drunk most of that fucking filming of that movie.
yeah. But like I think there's some movies that people like because they're horrible and that's cool. Then there are movies that are just horrible because they're horrible and that's not cool, like Street Fighter.
Yeah, Street Fighter was bad. Mortal Kombat was actually really good. Mortal Kombat 2 was pretty
It
bad.
was pretty bad. It
Was that with the CGI Minotaur guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that came off super cheesy to be honest.
Oh lord. So we got Mortal Kombat. We got the Tomb Raider movie.
The first one because the second
You
Tomb
got
Raider.
Resident Evil.
The second Tomb Raider.
Where was the
horrible.
Resident Evil live action movie?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
like
the very
5
first
of them.
one.
4 of them, actually.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5, yeah.
Oh, that's
What,
right.
Mila Jovovich?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. That has been deleted from my memory till just now.
To see the first one I liked, but the ones after that I didn't.
That's with the Red Princess, right?
The
You're
Red
not gonna
Queen.
die down here. Oh, thank you. Whatever.
Yeah. See, I liked the first one.
I didn't like the. I didn't,
I
like
didn't get
Resident
the
Evil
premise
series.
of that
but
at all.
I didn't like
Like she's infected with the virus.
because what they did is they just took the basic concept from all the different games and then ran with it in like their
Was
own
there
story
any
universe.
zombies in the first Resident Evil?
Yeah, there was.
movie?
There was zombies,
There
and
was.
the big.
I remember the dogs.
the big baddie was a hunter. One of the things that jumps and cuts your head off in the first game.
oh, the like.
Like it actually when you first see it on a camera, it looks like a liquor from Resident Evil 2, but then it like kills some zombie, licks up his brain matter, and transforms into a hunter.
Now, if you're talking about live action, I know it's not like a blockbuster theater release, but
You liked the Dead or Alive movie, didn't you?
No. I'm talking about the
I forgot that even existed. Jesus.
the Halo the Halo one.
The short film?
Yeah.
Like the 14-minute movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That was well executed.
Forward Unto Dawn.
That was a good one.
Forward. I have it on Blu-ray. Yeah,
Forward
'cause
Unto Dawn?
I like it. It's
What is
really
it?
good.
Is it Forward Unto Dawn?
Yes, Forward Unto Dawn.
I think so, yeah. 'Cause
So
I got the Blu-ray at home.
You said you really like House of the Dead?
Oh yeah.
Ew.
That and Alone in the
Fuck.
Dark.
Doom? You remember Doom? With The Rock?
Listen, it had that one badass first-person
How
scene.
many movies is he gonna fuck up video game wise? And I like The Rock. But dude, just don't do any video game adaptation movies, please.
Oh, are
he
you
thought
guys
he would have learned from Doom, but no.
Are you guys excited for fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2?
Yeah.
I am.
Yes.
There you go.
Forward
Forward.
Unto
That's
Dawn.
it.
Because I like it. It's a good film.
good.
If you haven't seen it.
No, I've seen it.
I cried at the end.
You cried at the end?
Like, I'm sorry.
Like, that left me so hopeful for an actual live-action theater release movie.
Yeah,
to
where
come,
are you,
and
Steven Spielberg? Where's our fucking
Fuck that. I don't want
live-action
Steven
Halo?
Spielberg
Jackson.
touching that shit.
It was
Why?
supposed to be.
I don't want Steven Spielberg near that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Why?
it was
Stay
supposed-
the fuck away from it.
Yeah.
4K.
No. It was supposed to
Because
be.
he'll fuck up that movie.
It was supposed to
Yes,
be
he will.
Peter Jackson, and then it was.
It was supposed to be Peter Jackson, which I was actually okay with. And I was like,
I was
Yeah.
okay.
I want
Okay.
the fantasy guy fucking doing...
Yeah.
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 No, fuck
Because
that.
there's a lot of Greek.
I want the
mythology
sci-fi
in
motherfucker to be
Halo.
the sci-fi motherfucker.
No. God no.
Why? What do you think? He's gonna replace guns with walkie-talkies?
He'll do something to fuck it up.
What would he do?
He'll do something. I don't know, because I'm like, I can't see like exactly. He'd find something to fuck up.
See, here's the problem I have with Steven Spielberg. He wants to make everything this fantasy adventure, and he wants to make it in the way he sees it to happen.
Yep.
It should look.
He would.
Which is great
He
for
would take in.
ET.
He would take an input from the team that actually made the game, and then go do his own shit with it.
Yeah.
It's like, do you even know the fucking material?
He wouldn't
Do you
care
know-
about the material. He would,
Exactly my point. Like
he would do what the Resident Evil movie did.
He would skim over
Maybe
the
that's
surface
why
of
he's
what it
taking
is.
so long, because maybe like the people, maybe Microsoft's like, no, Spielberg.
Well,
no,
that was the deal with
really?
Peter Jackson. Was the Bungie crew was supposed to be with him in creating that movie.
Yeah, because that's when Bungie still owned the rights, to, and Bungie was owned by Microsoft. I mean, the deal fell through, and honestly, I was one of those people. I was glad it fell through, because the track record, especially then,
Well, you hear about
If
who's the
there's
guy who
one,
directed
if there's
the
one
Warcraft movie?
franchise that they should make a movie off of
World of Warcraft.
to save, they've already fucked
they
that
already
up.
fucked that up.
Well, they fucked it up because Jesus Christ, the politics involved with fucking making a World of Warcraft movie was
But-
stupid.
But to pick one game to make a live action movie on that could save face
concept.
for all the rest of the bullshit that's come out in the past, what game would it be?
Okay, I don't know if you want to hear that kick from me.
Ghost Recon, because they already did a short one. That was
No,
like 20
because
minutes long,
then
that
it's
was
just
good.
a Tom Clancy film.
I'm looking.
I enjoyed that,
it
though.
would be considered like basically a Tom Clancy military film,
I
which
enjoyed the shit out of that.
because in that aspect, I like for them to
That's-
fucking go ahead and just do Splinter Cell because I've been waiting on the
See,
fucking
you
movie
say
for that
that,
for a long time.
But out of remember the
What
Tom
about
Clancy?
Red Dead?
No, remember the Tom
Red
Clancy.
Dead, I think, would actually be really good.
Remember
The
the Tom
cowboy
Clancy
western.
movies of the 80s and 90s. There was supposed to be one more.
The Wiz.
There was supposed to be one more, and they canceled it because of the Wonder Park thing, and that was Rainbow Six.
That's another Tom Clancy military movie.
True, and they were supposed to come out with
Not
it
to
in the
mention, it
late.
was a book before it was an actual game.
It was a
so-
book, and they were going to make it a movie in the late 90s, but Tom Clancy would not let them cut out the scene where the kid in the handicap chair is like killed on live TV. Mm-hmm. So
I remember reading that book, man. That book was fucking phenomenal.
I have the large print edition. I love that book.
Yeah, I've got the smaller one.
Mine is Red Dead. What would you guys say? What is the best?
Yeah, I already said one.
What is yours?
Ghost Recon.
I'll go Recon.
I really want like a Gears or a Halo movie, but
I think
Who
that's
would you? What if your dream come true? Gears movie is slated this year for release. They've been secretly working on it, but Steven Spielberg's directing it.
And
I
Would you watch it?
No, I don't know if I'd watch it. I'd be so fearful at that point. I'm like, Yeah, I'm
who
done.
do you think is the worst person you would think to play Dom and Marcus?
The
That
worst
could be-
person?
Yeah, that could be cast for it. I could see
They would get like a Nick Cage to be Marcus. I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Ben
Christopher
Affleck,
Walken.
Ben Affleck, and Matt
Listen,
Damon.
we gotta stop.
They better
the
not do that
Ben
type of
Affleck's
shit.
gonna be Dom.
No,
Oh
no.
God!
They
yes.
need a Hispanic person to be that.
Brad Pitt's
Fuck
gonna be
that.
Baird.
No,
Oh God!
dude.
Tom Cruise.
George Clooney
Tom
going
Cruise is
in.
Marty.
It's like an Ocean's 11 fucking.
This ain't a fucking Ocean's 11 fucking reunion here.
So
Don't do
okay,
that.
so how about the best? Who do you think? Let's get the three: Coltrane, Bard, Baird, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I think the
Dom,
guy who
Marcus.
actually does the voice for Coltrane should play him in the actual
Cool,
movie.
yeah,
Because he's fucking... He fits the role. He looks just like the guy on the fucking game.
yeah.
And he already does the voice. So you already got everything you need from him right there.
What's his name?
He's a football player, too. I'm trying to remember his fucking name. So there, he fits right into the mold. I can't remember his name. I know you're looking it up right now. But the guy who does the voice for Marcus doesn't fit the
Doesn't,
look
yeah, he
of
doesn't.
Marcus.
Lester
The guy who does the
Sprite?
voice for Dom doesn't fit the look of Dom either.
Lester Spite.
That sounds about right, yeah.
You get Robert Downey Jr.
Oh Jesus
as Baird.
Christ! He's a big boy.
Yeah, he looks just like fucking Coltrane.
Okay, I give you that.
The other guys do not look like their counterparts.
No, they don't.
So who would you get for fucking
Robert De Niro.
Robert Downey Jr.?
Robert Downey Jr.
No.
is going to be Baird. Just watch.
I could
Wow.
actually probably see him playing a Baird.
I can
You
see
give him
him
like
playing
you give him like a flat top
a
type of haircut.
Baird-like character, but
Yeah.
only because the smart-ass remarks wouldn't be that different from a Tony Stark.
I can probably see.
But the
that.
smart-ass remarks, the very
So who would be Marcus
Adapt.
and Dom?
electronics, you know.
So that's Baird. So we got Baird and fucking.
Marcus.
I
We
already
need
said-
someone who's more.
I already
more-
said Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, okay? It's perfect.
Fuck that.
I think The Rock would be a good Dom.
Yes, The Rock would be a great Dom. Isn't he Hispanic or something?
He's Hawaiian.
Oh, okay.
Samoan.
He's brown enough.
Yeah, he's brown enough. There you go.
I don't.
Who do you see playing Dom?
I don't know if I'd want to put The Rock in as Dom. I mean, even though he's got the body type and the mold
Kevin
to be.
Hart as Dom.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Guys, it's
No,
R-rated bullets.
Kevin
Everything.
Hart
They're
is
coming out of the
Carmine.
ground. Oh my God.
Kevin Hart
you
is
need
Carmine.
a really built Hispanic dude to play fucking Dom. And
Kevin Hart is Anthony Carmine.
no. He does wear a helmet the whole time. Oh my god, I'd have to think about that. I don't know.
All right, it's going to surprise you guys. My video game to movie pick, Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Dude, people be so fucking confused at the fucking story.
That story is so fucking out there.
It is, but I would keep it simple. I would focus it specific.
You need to go in with the mindset that this is going to be a
a
3-part series.
multi-part, yeah. But I would say I'd keep it simple. I would do it largely just off of Metal Gear Solid, the first one.
Okay.
Just because then you don't have to know a whole lot about Foxhound background. You just know they're an elite mercenary team hired by the government, and they've taken over this nuclear facility, you know,
I
with
think
bombs. I mean, you're going in to clean them up. I mean, you don't need a whole lot of background then at that point.
no, not really.
I mean, you find out, like, oh, it's someone who looks exactly like me, you know. Oh, they got this new secret weapon, Metal Gear, you know. It's a walking dinosaur tank.
I think for me, I would probably pick God of War, just because I like the Greek mythology and stuff like that to go along with it. I think that could be really fucking good if they did it right.
Be cool.
Who would you get to get fucking Kratos?
To play Kratos,
You would have to be a new actor.
Gerard Butler.
I can see that.
you know, I probably could see Gerard
I
Butler
could
playing
see
that.
10 years ago, but not now.
No, he could. I mean, he can get himself to the size to play Kratos. All you're gonna do is just shave his fucking head.
Just work
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Just
No, he's forever
Get-
King Leonidas.
get back to fucking 300 look, and you're good to go. He can fucking pull it off if he really fucking
Yeah,
wanted
he
to.
was
Spray
Leonidas.
paint him
Yeah, he was
fucking white
Leonidas.
and red.
Red.
He'll be good to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ghost of Sparta.
Yeah, he's forever King Leonidas, so he can't.
I think he could
I
probably
could see
pull
him
off.
pulling.
Yeah.
He could pull off a Kratos, I believe.
No, I think
If they did it right. Again, God of War is a game that they would have to
Well,
fucking get right.
that's the problem.
Which God of War would you do?
Kratos
You gotta
is
start
a,
with the first one.
Kratos
Yeah.
is a
Very first
Spartan
one.
though, so
Yeah.
he's King Leonidas.
So you can't.
Perfect.
They're two separate fucking
No,
worlds.
you're introducing him as a Spartan. In
He's
Greek.
used to playing a Spartan. There,
Yeah.
there's your fucking Kratos. You know, just fucking paint his fucking body white, and then
Red
give
stripes.
him the red stripes and give him the fucking blades of
Are they going to
chaos.
show him wearing his family skin?
Huh?
Are they going to show him wearing his family skin?
That's where the white comes
That's where the
from.
white comes from.
Okay, better.
The ash.
Like, he's not wearing, like, a flesh suit, like,
Yeah.
like the world's most fucked up mascot.
He didn't go into a worm and just paint his whole body white. You know, there's a reason why he's white in color,
Yeah.
like pasty fucking
Yeah,
white.
I know it's the ash. I'm just saying, like, you think they would put that scene in the movie though,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
would that be considered almost too dark?
If they want to get the movie right, they'd have to.
That explains
There's-
why it's just a fucking bottle
Yeah,
of
but
rage.
there's lots of things that they should have done in a lot of these video games to movies.
That's why I'm
but
saying
they didn't
if they
because the content was considered too dark or
if
too
they
out
do
there.
it right, it could be a fucking phenomenal movie. And again, they'd have to space it into at least 2 or 3 films
films, yeah.
if they want to cover everything and cover it well.
I don't think it always needs to be a trilogy. I
One
can
shot
see 2
movie,
films.
though. Like a one-off movie.
I think Metal Gear Solid.
What, a
1
movie that
would
you get
make-
one shot at and that's it? You gotta
Yeah.
cover your story in one shot?
I think Metal Gear Solid, the first game.
Metal Gear you can't do in one shot. There's no
just-
fucking way.
Just the first Metal Gear Solid game.
But it's gotta lead into something else.
No,
I mean,
it could lead into something else if it did well enough at the box office. But it doesn't have to.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing a Bioshock movie either.
Now that would be a trilogy. I'm sorry. That like
no, that one you could actually probably do in a one shot.
What
yeah,
about-
I'm thinking.
what
you
about
only have
this
You
one
could do
little sister-
Bioshock in a one shot. Yeah.
Well, that-
You got, like,
case-
one little sister chasing by Big
Yeah, you don't have to
Daddy.
go fucking hunt 5 big daddies in a
yeah,
one
I
movie
can see,
setting.
I
you
can
know,
see it one shotted.
what
you
about
can one shot
Dishonored?
Bioshock, I think, huh?
What about Dishonored?
No, you're gonna need at least 2 films for that.
You think?
Mm. I played both games
That
and
would
the
be-
I
expansion.
actually never played Dishonored.
It's
None
good.
of them.
None of them. Not a one.
Fucking
See,
awesome game.
the only
Yeah?
other video
Yeah.
game to movie that would
I'm
stand
dead
out
ass
to
serious.
me
It's worth playing.
would be like
I was saying everything. I was like Assassin's
That's the
Creed. I was
first
like, wait, nope,
first
they already
one's
fucked that up.
the, o-
Was that movie any good?
No, it wasn't.
The
Not
only-
at all.
the only video game to movie that stands out to me at that point would be Prototype.
No.
No, just I would say the very first one where you are Alex Mercer because you're the bad guy, but you don't realize it till later.
I'm trying to think. A one shot movie. You got one shot, and that's it. Well, did a Ratchet and Clank movie already?
Legacy.
Was that movie any good?
I've never seen it. To
But,
be honest with you.
you could do Legacy of Kain and make vampires cool again, and not like fucking Twilight bullshit.
What about Castlevania?
That's an anime.
Yeah, I think
They
that,
made an anime, and the anime's doing fucking phenomenal.
It's a little short, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, the anime on Netflix was fucking the shit. I like that.
I heard they're moving forward with the Zelda project too. They were working on.
they could do Dark Souls in one shot. I bet.
No,
Oh.
Dark Souls so fucking vague.
It's so vague, but
You
Dark
don't know
Souls
what
as
the
a
fuck's
movie-
going on.
That's perfect Peter Jackson material right there.
Not really, because
Dark-
you're gonna show a
Dark
motherfucker
Souls
dying
could be a
over.
Peter Jackson film.
It could
I
you
can
just
see Peter
die
Jackson
over and over again.
Doing that shit for 3 hours here, 3 hours
To be
here, 3
honest-
hours here, all filmed in New Zealand. You know.
Yeah, to be honest, you look at Lord of the Rings compared to the books. There were a lot of things out from the books that were pretty dark and vague.
Yeah, but the movie made a narrative sense. In fucking Lord of the Rings, or not Lord of the Rings, in fucking Dark Souls, You don't really know why you're doing what you're doing.
No, 'cause you're
unkindled
hollow.
one. We need you to go kill these motherfuckers to set some shit on fire.
Because you're hollow.
Could they-
You've lost your memory.
Could they one-shot Shadow of the Colossus?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, they could.
I think they
I don't
could.
think they would do all the Colossus. Probably
I don't think
only
they're
three.
no, they wouldn't do all the Colossus.
It'd
But they'll
probably
take
best
the
three of
best, the best of the
Yeah.
the best of the best and put them into one movie. 'Cause-
I'd literally
Well,
think
I would
it's
see it
three.
like this. Like, if they did all the Colossus, there was like 12, right?
yeah,
I would see, like, they would do, like, fast hard cuts where, like, he's climbing on top of one, right? And then he has, like, a flashback. Poof, and then poof, back to the scene, like, where he's about to kill it. Shh, next one.
I see him
Back down.
chasing three vast.
I can see that movie getting really boring really quickly though. It's like okay, he's running from one
Yeah,
side.
'cause it's
here-
the
here
same
goes
thing.
another one.
No, that's what I'm
Here
saying.
goes another
That's what
one.
I'm saying. The hard cuts, right? So,
Yeah.
like, you see him like looking at a giant, right? Movie pans wide. You see the giant, zooms out, and then hard cut, zoom in close to him. He's about to climb on it, right? Hard cut, something in the past to help give the narrative, right? Well, as soon as that's over, poof, hard cut. He's like in the middle of like stabbing the giant, doing the things he needs to do to kill it. Then hard cut, poof, and then hard cut again to another giant. You know.
What
Where you don't have
about-
the boring part of the running and tracking and shit like
What
that.
about Eco? Or Ico, as some
The
people.
dolphin game?
No, not the dolphin. The
Not Echo the Dolphin.
Oh,
He's talking about
okay.
Echo.
Oh, Ico.
see, some people call it Ico.
Yeah. Because... Thus the conversation we had 2 seconds ago
Yeah,
with
of course.
Echo the dolphin.
No, it's Echo, not Eco. It's different.
Whatever.
Different.
Did you
word.
guys ever play that game for the Sega?
What Echo the
The Dolphin?
Dolphin? Yeah.
I had it for the
Game's
Sega
boring
CD
as
for a while.
fuck.
Yes, it is.
I played it today at the office.
I'd
I was
rather
like,
play fucking Endless Ocean.
Yeah.
uh,
I'd rather play Oregon Trail, like on the Apple II.
Actually, that's a fun game.
Yeah, I'd play it Oregon.
Or,
play
or,
Oregon.
By the
That's
way,
Or
real
Dale
quick,
Lake.
we need to start wrapping up. Is there anything coming out that you guys want to talk about? Like, you guys, projects you're working on, anything like that?
Got some couple review shows we're going to be doing. I think we're doing the Devil May Cry HD collection
yeah.
and Sea of Thieves. I think is what we're doing.
Sea of Thieves.
Are you guys
That-
excited for Sea of Thieves?
I am.
I'm not going to pick it up, but it does.
It's on the
look
Game
like a
Pass,
cool
so
game.
it'll be on Game Pass on launch.
Yeah, I might honestly. I might claim the 2 weeks free Game Pass.
I don't know,
for
that game
Friday.
just looks boring as fuck.
I can't wait to play it, dude. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Really?
That they have more
Why?
scale
What's the
tests
appeal?
going on for Xbox.
It's just got that
Insider.
fun feel to it. It's just, you know, it's like quirky fun.
Good luck, Godspeed.
It's
So-
the
That
We got-
game
we
looks
gotta-
boring as shit.
We got like I think all in all I think we got like maybe 3 or 4 review shows coming this month.
Yeah.
So I mean we got
see. I'm
Devil
looking
May
forward
Cry
to
HD
Far
collection,
Cry.
Sea of Thieves, Far Cry 5, and that was it A Way Out? I think is what it's called. The
Yeah.
2-player co-op game.
Oh, is that the prison one?
Mm-hmm.
You and Bronk's gonna play that?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh man.
So
What about Dynamic Duo? Anything coming with that?
we're still working through Lego Marvel.
Which one, one or two?
and- One. And we're doing Fortnite.
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 But that's,
Fortnite.
My son's addicted to Fortnite.
That's
Isn't it a
violent.
great game though?
He fucking loves
How
it.
many loot boxes has he opened?
Like none.
None.
Hey, how many does
He
want?
just jumps into matches and plays, dude. That's all he fucking does. He's always asking like to jump on my Xbox to play. I was like, nope. He's like, you got more stuff than I do. I was like, so go play.
I want to look cool, Papa.
I'm gonna go play
You gotta
How do
earn
you
that
like-
shit, son.
How do you like?
because I got the
gear
full
you
release
bought
of it. So, huh?
As senpai, how do you like the gear you bought last week for Fortnite?
Yeah, fuck you. I'm so mad I spent that money on that fucking pickaxe. But I bet you, I tell you right now, I'm using that pickaxe like a motherfucker. Dude, that thing was 800 fucking V-Bucks, dude. I didn't want that
V-Bucks, I
piece of
thought you
shit.
paid with a credit card.
Yeah, I hit the button to pay for it, and it fucking went from cash to V-Bucks to that.
Why
don't-
couldn't it just been cash to that? Why'd it have to go to V-Bucks?
We've gone over this because you can make in-game currency in the
I
game.
actually wasn't on last week's show, but I completely heard all this. So can we not go through this again?
I'm just giving him a hard time.
All
Yeah,
right,
I heard you actually talking about this for like a good 30 minutes.
all right, we're wrapping it up. Thank you guys so
and
much
us
for
and us
listening.
being confused as shit.
Thank you guys for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, bye-bye.
Who's this?
We love you, Kim Jong-un.
I love cookies.
Who the fuck we do now? That much fucking candy.
Except for Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
You used to.
Do you want some more?
You
What?
want some Sour Patch Kids?
Would you like some Sour Patch Kids?
No, I would not.
I can get you some, dude.
We got plenty of
How
Sour
you gonna
Patch
ask me Sour Patch Kids knowing damn well
Man,
I
I'll
can't
get you a
have
whole
it?
box,
Yeah,
man.
we'll get you plenty of Sour Patch.
Damn, dude. You don't have
Getting
to
Sour Patch Kids
you
is
don't,
not a
you
problem.
don't have to pay shit. I'm gonna give them to you free.
I understand that.
Damn.
You trying to fuck me up health
No, I'm trying to be.
You want to watch my ass limp around
trying to
for a
be a
fucking week?
friend to
That's not
you.
what you want?
Trying to be
buddy,
helpful and get you
pal,
the
a
thing
friend.
you
I'm trying to
want.
be a friend to you, dude. Trying
You're
to
just
give you
being
something.
rude.
God, dude.
God, man.
What the fuck's gotten into you lately, dude? Seriously.
See, look, you can't even fucking do that with a straight face. You fucking tard.
Your inability to lie disturbs me.
I got you, man. Don't worry about it. It's free. Kyle, it's free.
Hey.
Free's not going to fix my fucked up foot. It's not going to happen. What the fuck is this?
It's freedom. He's picked our new president. It's the person filming this.
What would you do?
Kick the door open real fast, like, boom.
Freedom
That
is
thing's
at
got
the door. calling.
razor sharp talons.
Yeah, you don't want to let that fucking hear you. He's pissed about something as it is. He's pissed that you're not in power.
Carl, there is a dead human in our house.
Oh, hey, how did he get here?
Carl,
This is
what
like
did you
jerky.
do?
I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Carl.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Why did you kill this person?
The damn
Carl?
tourism,
Not
man.
kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Carl, exactly what
You
were
trying to
doing
learn
while
German,
at home.
Ben?
All right, well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a book.
Go on.
And, well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
What happened to his
KOS?
hands?
What's that?
His
Hey.
hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I kind of cooked them up and ate them.
Yeah, my son's in second grade, and they're already teaching him Spanish words.
Wouldn't crave hands. That's
Why on earth?
Did you see your son on the side of the trailer?
Give me a break.
Carl,
Next to Mario.
Making the rumblies.
Next to
You're on the side of the laser
That's
tag trailer.
creepy.
what's wrong with you, Carl?
You and Nathan
I
are
kill people and I eat
sit next to each
hands.
other.
That's two
God,
things.
nobody's gonna fucking want to rent.
I know, right?
Like, who the fuck's that ugly ass
I
Mexican?
think they got a picture of that with my kid. Then they got a picture of Chico and McCary right next to it.
Nobody is
I
gonna
was like, we're
fucking.
fucked.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what the
Like,
fuck?
who's that cute kid with those
You
creepy
sunk
old
an
men?
entire cruise ship, Carl.
Are you sure that was me? I would think I would remember
I
something.
think like right below that is like a picture of like 3 or 4 kids are all like,
Captain's face.
That sounds dangerous.
I'm like,
Thank
yeah,
God.
no.
That must have been.
Thank God I'm not
I wanna
on
see
the
this.
thing.
Y'all should took a picture.
Thank God that the
It
children
was there at
around
the
don't see it.
house yesterday.
Carl, why is the lifeboat all red and sticky?
I guess
That wasn't there yesterday.
Sticky.
Carl, what
You weren't there at all yesterday? Look, your house is house is there.
No, I would not believe that.
Melted gumdrops.
Was that?
No.
Yes, I was.
Dexter.
No.
Some of
It
God's
was a laser type. It probably looks very similar to ours, so you probably didn't even notice it.
Couple from 2B.
Wow.
I didn't fuck around by the warehouse. I didn't have a reason
I
to.
will not apologize for art.
Where are the other lifeboats?
Whoa, you
And
won the
Biggin?
prize. I didn't even notice that.
Where are the other lifeboats, Carl?
The only time I fuck around there is if I think somebody's fucking around there and I'm staying there, and then I walk over there.
Carl,
I have a problem. I have a serious
you
problem.
are just terrible today.
Do you hear
Like the
that?
time those dudes were sleeping in the damn thing.
That's the
I was
sound
like,
of
what the
people
fuck's going
drowning,
on?
Carl.
Huh?
But
Is what forgiveness sounds
two
like.
of the owners
Screaming and then
fucking were
silence.
sleeping in the fucking in their vehicle one time.
Yeah,
Cut it.
I've seen the trailer delivery people like sleep there.
No, I'm saying cutting the.
Cut it.
Carl, we're supposed to be on vacation.
I don't know.
Viva la resistance.
They were owners sleeping out there in the car.
Yeah. Their fucking truck was running and it was like fucking late night. I was like, what the fuck? And I walked over there.
A trailer wasn't delivered? 'Cause that's what it was one time.
I don't know. And I think I called one of you guys and they were like, yeah, there's some people. I think I called Kevin and Kevin was like, yeah, the people are asleep. And I was like, oh, okay. And I ain't fuck with him or nothing. I just left them alone.
I went banging on the window. The fuck are you doing here?
Shot that. What are you doing?
Motherfucker.
I got some interesting news for everybody.